Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Steel Frags, and today we are reviewing OUD TABAC from the House of ANFAR. But before we get into this review, I would like to not congratulate, but I would like to thank all the old subscribers for coming back, checking out the videos, checking out the content. Any new subscribers who may have just subscribed, welcome and thank you for coming back. And for the potential subscriber who may be on the fence about whether they should subscribe to this channel or not, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We're all about making the world a better smelling place. So help me help you make the world a better smelling place. And the way we do that is by liking, commenting, subbing, and overall just enjoying the channel. So this is OUD TABAC from the House of ANFAR. Now, I don't know much about this house. This was an absolute blind buy. I thought the bottle was interesting, and I thought the name was even more interesting, but it took me by surprise pleasantly, but it's nothing that I thought it would be. So this was a complete shot in the dark, you know, like just not knowing anything about this fragrance. There's not really many notes listed, which I tried to look on the website. They don't have much on the website. We tried to look on Fragrantica. There's no Fragrantica page. But apparently ANFAR, this company, has been around since 1950. So they've been around for quite a while. I suspect that them being a UAE house, they're probably way more popular over in Saudi Arabia than they are over here in America. Excuse me. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's experience this fragrance in real time, and then we'll get into the notes. Monster atomizer sprays quite a bit. This is extremely strong, but it's nothing to what you would think. So here's the scent profile. The notes we were able to find were off of Amazon. So you have sweet cinnamon, tobacco leaf, oud, vanilla, tonka bean, hazelnuts, woody notes, and more vanilla. Why they have vanilla listed twice, I don't know. But I have a good idea after smelling this, because this smells so good. This smells good. Like really, really good. It is very, very sweet. It's very vanillic. It's creamy. You can smell the tobacco a bit, but it's not a real loud tobacco. It's not like a Mancera red tobacco, like John Wayne smoking a cigar while riding a horse. It's not that kind of tobacco. This is a very soft, clean, fresh tobacco leaf mixed with vanilla, and it's a very creamy. I think the tonka bean combined with what else is in there? The vanilla and the hazelnuts. Now this does have that hazelnut note, and you can smell that throughout this fragrance. Now this fragrance, it doesn't change a whole lot. It does die down a bit on the sweetness as it dries down, and then you get a little more woody notes. But for the majority of the sweetness, majority of the fragrance, you're getting sweetness. Yes, and the majority of the sweetness, you're getting fragrance, because that's just how sweet this is. So yeah, as it dies down, it gets a little more powdery. You could smell more of the cinnamon, the spice, a little more of the woods. They say there's oud in this, but I don't smell any oud. It's not really an oud forward fragrance, even though that oud is in the name. Oud is the first part of the name. Oud is your first name and you don't have any oud? The hell is wrong with you? But that's Middle Eastern houses for you. Something could smell like, lollipops and Pepsi, and they'll name it Oud Noir Doodoo Balls or some shit like that, Anyway, fantastic fragrance. By the way, The concentration is extrait de parfum, which means that this is a very high oil concentration. I think about 20%, 20 to 25, maybe 25% um, oil concentration. So this is extremely long lasting. It does project quite a bit. Not super heavy. Granted, it's an extrait de parfum. So let me break it down real quick. So you have different concentrations in throughout cologne, and this is for the newbies who may not know this, but your eau de toilettes, they tend to have more alcohol in them, and that allows the molecules to uh, expand and reach out more. So it projects more when you have an eau de toilette generally. Then you have eau de parfum, and eau de parfums have more oil concentration. So while they don't project as much because they don't have as much alcohol, they tend to last a little bit longer because of the oil concentration. They stick and they tend to stay on whatever they're sprayed on. Extrait de parfum is a step above eau de parfum because the extrait de parfum is even more oil concentration. So when I spray this, I can see a sheen. I don't know if you can see that, but shiny. So it's true to nature and extrait de parfum. Anyway, so you're going to get about, I would say, 8 to 10 hours on skin. It does last quite a bit. I would say don't be afraid to spray this one. Just be mindful not to overdose yourself. You're not trying to exterminate roaches. We're not trying to cure global warming. We're not trying to break the car windows. We just want to smell good. Okay, so when you're trying to smell good, keep that in mind. You're not trying to make a political statement. We don't have to go that far. Okay. So on clothes, this is gonna last a day to 2 days. So be mindful of that as well. Now, as far as projection, does not project quite that much. It is more of a closer to the wearer type of projection. So you're talking about a 1 foot bubble. But if you spray kind of heavy, you will get a little more projection. You'll be reaching that 3 feet to possibly 4 feet if you spray quite a bit. Just like I say, we're trying to make the world a better smelling place. We're not trying to exterminate all the squirrels in the neighborhood, and let's just keep it let's keep it kosher. All right. Anyway, seasons: winter, fall, spring. Transitional seasons for sure. You can rock this in the winter. It is very strong. It will cut through the air. Occasions. Now, this is a great date night. I will be coming out with a date night video, fragrances that are in my collection that would be great for date night. So be on the lookout for that. That might even be coming later today. But anyway, this is great for date night. This is great for possibly even clubbing, especially if you're going to be clubbing in the wintertime. This is something you can reach for because of that delicious hazelnut, the vanilla, just the tobacco leaf. It's really, really nice. Now, I would say that this is a unisex fragrance for sure. It does lean a little bit masculine because of the tobacco, but this is definitely a unisex fragrance. So ladies, if you are into hazelnut, vanilla, tobacco, and what was the other one? Cinnamon, then check this one out. This one will get you there. I got mine off Amazon. These are kind of hard to find, so just be out on the lookout for them. This is a completely new house to me, ANFAR, but they are a Middle Eastern house. And from what I've got out of this fragrance, it lets me know that this house does not play any games. They're not riding the wave of Middle Eastern houses. They've obviously been around for a long time, and there's a reason why we're just now getting hip to them here in the West. A lot of these Middle Eastern houses. So great quality fragrance, won't cost you a whole lot, and readily available on Amazon. Anyway, as you guys know, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for staying. Thank you for subbing. I will be coming probably a little later with that date night video. And until then, you guys stay blessed. As always, see you in the next one. Peace.